Hello students, my name is Boinu Vaipe. Today I'll be teaching Unit 8 Economic Development and Social Change. The topics are Land Reforms and Green Revolution, From Plant Industrialization to Globalization, Emergence of New Groups and Classes. Now we'll discuss land reforms. Before we define what land reform is, let me give you a brief background of land reforms. Today, even in the 21st century, majority of the populations live in rural areas, which means majority of the occupation is agriculture and its related activities. Our society is deeply embedded in agriculture. It is not only a means of livelihood, but a way of life, because many of our cultural practices and patterns can be traced to our agrarian background. Our society, as we know from the previous class, has been deeply divided on caste basis, on tribes, upper class, lower class, upper caste, lower caste. So at the time of India's independence, land reform was the need of the hour. Let us define what land reform is. It refers to efforts to reform the ownership and regulation of land in India. The agrarian structure has changed enormously over time from the pre-colonial period to the colonial and after independence. In different parts of the country, British introduced three types of land revenue. They are Zamindari system, Rayatwari system and Mahalwari system. Zamindari system is introduced by the British colonial government. They give hereditary ownership to the zamindars. They act as intermediates between the government and the villagers. Second, Rayatwari settlement. Here the cultivation is directly linked to the government. Third, Mahalwari system. It is quite similar to Zamindari system. The landlord represents the entire village. Here, similarly, the villagers suffers a lot. After India became independent, the government introduced a major reform in the agrarian structure and land holding system and distribution of land. Some of the major land reforms after independence are: number one, abolition of Jamindari system. Its objective was to remove the intermediaries, the middleman, the zamindars. Number two, tenancy reform. It is for safety and security of the farmers, of the tenants, because many a times farmers and peasants, they suffer in the hands of the landlord, whether even at times when there is drought, flood, irrespective of the environment, they need to a fixed portion of the crops. So all these trouble the farmers, because of which tenancy reform was made. And for example, even the rent, it is fixed, and in tenancy reform, any farmer who works in a particular land for more than 10 years, 20 years, they can acquire the land after those period. So such kind of regulation was made. Third is Land Ceiling Act. It imposed an upper limit. For example, ceiling means roof, meaning maximum area of land that an individual can possess. So a particular individual cannot have land more than a fixed limit. So even this Land Ceiling Act was not very successful, because many landlords, they name their land by different names. Benami land and all resulted. Fourth, consolidation of fragmented land holdings. It is to promote investment of capital and efficiency in economy. For example, if a farmer owns a small portion of land in a particular area, and next to the farm is, let's say, houses, or so, such kind of fragmentation hinders the productivity of the farm. So the government wants to improve, in order to improve the production, they they want to consolidate the small land holdings and make it into a huge area in which the production, the quality, the yield will be more. So land reform say at the time of British na palingai desu moina khara land reform mayam am tarami zamindari rayatwari mahalwari na adugi land reform dudi moigi kananaba for the political and economic convenience administration of the British government. Indian sing na chahotnaba farmer singi peasant singi awaba phananaba land reform nate. Aduga India na independence phangba matamda land reform mayam ama introduce tawi adudi mainly farmer singi peasant singi awaba mayam ama do koknanaba changes mayam ama government na introduce tawi aduga sigi changes mayam ama si lam khradadi yam successful oi lam khradadi I oi de. For example, where land caste system upper casting na low yam labor pashayam paiba adumaina lower caste na low like taba low shalaga tenant oina thabak tawbani na. So those kind of problems mayama madu remove tawnaba land reform enact tawbani under the Constitution of India. Aduga when we see our history, various Indian societies, we see that land is deeply attached to the people. Na kunba pasha paiba haragdi thaina low yam labor hingol yam labor do oi. Aduga how deeply attached land is to our culture haibagi khudam gradi. For example, Assam the Bihu festival, South India the Pongal, Onam, and in North India Baisakhi, Manipur the Good festival, Lungaini. These are all related with harvesting and agriculture. Now we'll come to Green Revolution. Green Revolution is a governmental program of agricultural modernization based on providing HIV seeds along with pesticides, fertilizers, machinery and other irrigation facilities. In India, it was mainly founded by M.S. Swaminathan. His stated vision was, quote, to rid the world of hunger and poverty, unquote. HIV seeds is a kind of seeds which give maximum yield. As a result of this new seed, production increases manifold. The idea behind Green Revolution was to overcome food shortages and to stop depending on other countries for food grains. Green Revolution se karigi tholakpano haibada before 1960 India se chak tangba famines mayam ama yam toina thoi aduga foreign countries America gumadagi grains mayam ama adum import tawi si mayam ama problem konadabagi cheng konadabagi problem wheat konadabagi problems mayam ama si leibasida scientists singna adu matamda Norman Borlaug, he is a Nobel laureate mana si HIV seeds si puthoki India gi oinadi MS Swaminathan mana puthoki. So MS Swaminathan se India gi oina father of Green Revolution and world gi oinadi Norman Borlaug. Green Revolution gi magi consequences aphababa sulei magi phataba khrasulei. We'll discuss one after another. Agricultural productivity increased sharply because of the new technology and agriculture methods. India was able to become self-sufficient in food grain production for the first time in decades. India had become self-sufficient from being a food importer earlier. Hojikti marangkai na cheng gehu si mayam se marangkai na phangkhre Green Revolution leibadegi. Haibadi HIV seeds tin gumana chaba yadaba very different kinds of seeds mayam ama introduced awi Green Revolution da. Aduga machinery aduga atang tangba apha quality har mayam ama sizinai. Negative social consequences of Green Revolution. It was primarily the medium and large farmers who were able to benefit from Green Revolution. Green Revolution zina lairabaga ina khunbagi gap si hena widen tawe. mabani gi marakta lairabana hena lairaba ina khunbana hena ina khunba aduna lairabagi damakti ikan kanadaba oirakre green revolution se adubo paisa paiba farmer phajana paisa thadaba ngamba mi gidi hena kanaba moigi damakti yam paisa phangbagi sources ama oikre aduga green revolution gi phataba ama na displacement of tenant cultivators low farmers paisa paidaba macha singdo hojikti moina farmers paisa paiba singda paisa si pra thadaba ngamrabanina moina oina yam tongabanina moina oina tawningreba mi farmers macha da thadokningdraba adugi moina oina tawjarage because in green revolution thainagi sangumbado sizinadre tractors kumba machine atang ba achauba mayam ama farming gi sizinare aduga areas so chau ba acres mayam ama cover tore aduna paisa paiba farmers sing duna moina oin directly mi khara kano tawraga hire tawraga moina oina suningreba adugi mi farmers khara gi di jobless oiraba and because of which they are forced to look something else and somewhere else. So the ultimate outcome was a process of differentiation in which the rich grew richer and the poor stagnated. Aduga green revolution gi magi negative consequences amadi there result in regional inequality. In the initial phase of green revolution, it was introduced mainly in Punjab, Haryana, Western UP and certain parts of India. They ignored eastern parts of India and dry areas of Telangana and Rajasthan. Because green revolution sida ising ya marang kaiba ama darkar oibanina summa khara backward dry areas se asida moina introduce tawhide adugi hozik moina green revolution introduce tawba jaga du pura chawkhat khraba aduga so tawhodaba jaga duna hekta backward oikre undeveloped oikre aduna regional inequalities mayam amasu tholakre not only caste ki natraga class ki khenaba nataba even in regions differences mayam ama thorakre aduga violence mayam ama su tholai intercaste kumba dominant caste singna pura land se control tawraga moina paisa pairabnina adu control tawba phangdaba mi sina pendaba mayam duna nungai taba waroba mayam ama leiraga friction maraktuda caste communities maraksida friction mayam ama tholaga nungsina daba khanaba mayam ama su thokhi sina maram oidana. And now we'll discuss environmental implications. Green revolution na environment da kari thokhan bage kamaina sokpra. Loss of soil fertility due to excessive use of chemical fertilizers, water for irrigations, mismanagements of canals, etc. Leibak har handarakpa. Har si yam chemical har si yam toina sizinaraga di initially pot pudi yam pothok phajani marang kaigani adubu chahi khragi matungdadi leibak to yam magi quality hanarakani aduga leibak to the effect lakani aduna green revolution na atuchumba environment sida soil sida magi har mayam ama manghalakpa ama thokhi aduga even underground water is polluted. Haibidi lots of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides, weedicides mayam ama sizinabaduna har mayam do nong tarakanda ising the leibak makhada penetrate tawkre aduna underground water pollution aduga salinity thumgi chang hengatpa which is very harmful for the crops and vegetables. Increased incidence of human and livestock diseases anaba mayam ama indirectly kuira akanda livestock mayam amana napi uma chabanina aduga mi na so guha gi ising turen gi ising mayam amado thakpanina ising mayam da pollute tawrakanda ultimately and gradually mi gi the hakchang da sa san gi hakchang da sokpa anaba mayam amalai. Now our topic is plant industrialization to globalization. We all know that 5-year plan was adopted since 1951. And till 2017, it has continued. The first 3 5-year plans, they focused on industries and agriculture. Adui matungda, because of some failures and the war, there were 2 annual plans between 1966 to 67 to 68. And the 4th plan continued in 1974, followed by the 5th plan. 5th plan gi matungda rolling plan saina jahi ani lehi. The 6th 5-year plan 1980 to 85, and 7th plan mainly focused on employment generation, economic productivity. Our focus is mainly on 8th plan today. 8th plan was between 1992 to 97. In 1991, India underwent a major economic reforms. Economic policy of liberalization, privatization, and globalization was introduced. 1991 da achauba ahongba ama Indian gi economy da ama thoki. Adudi LPG haina su khangnaba liberalization, privatization, and globalization introduced tauki. Akhoi gi economy si almost close orambani adui mamangda. Aduda our economy was open. Many multinational companies invested in India. They came to India. Aduga, for example, before 1991, industry ama set up tobagi license kumbasi compulsory orami. Adu license procure tonaba, they had to underwent many bureaucratic hurdles mayamama, problems mayama, delay mayamama, red tapeism mayamama thingne. Adubu license compulsory oibudu muthatle. License Raj came to an end. Compulsory license was abolished. So everyone who has the capacity, who has the sources, can now without much hurdle, after they fulfill a certain criteria, they can open up industries. Aduna Indian economy sida a very different wave came. Development chakatpa say which was unprecedented thorakre. Akoina ui BPOs mayamama, which means business process outsourcing. Call centers mayamama, atay foreign companies apau mayamama na India da industry setup tori. Today, India is the 2nd largest manufacturing hub, next to China. We are competing China in these areas. Of course, our labor laws are a little strict. Our hire and fire policy is relatively strict compared to China, because of which there are still we cannot really compete. And adubu, we are doing very well. Our economy is thriving, and we see the result of economic development, the result of privatization, globalization, and liberalization in our society. Akoi society this is the economy the change purakpaduna society sida supura ahongba ama purai. It led to the emergence of many middle class by dint of hard work. Cities lae thabak mayamama tawi foreign corporations mayamama da ma hana thaina government thabak natradi thabak si ilai leramde. Adubu hazik multinationals mayamama hangakpanina, if someone can speak English and had their 10+2 or graduate degree, then there are varieties of jobs available in the cities and metropolitan areas. Aduna hana joblessness mayamama lerambado mayamama si thabak phangnakre, and they pay quite well. Haibidi moi gidi dollar ne akoi Indian rupees pirakpadadi akoi gidamakti yam kanaba, adubu foreign companies sing gidamakti yam tongba ama oiba. Both profits ani maki kanaba company singdu gi sumoi su yam tongi, aduga Indian society as a general tasu yam economy the improvement la aga di social standard tasu improvement la idana ko aduna adumaina economic develops ina changes society da pura aduga corporations multinational corporations mayam gi atai foreign cultures mayam ama da exposure laikre aduga mainly the youths in the society a very change outlook ama very cosmopolitan outlook mayam ama tholakre. So that is how it brings changes in the economic development brings changes in the society. And since the youths they earn well, they also spend quite well, handsomely they spend. Aduna moina tolop tu yam chaw na phanga banina tolop se mayam amna phanga abnina paisa cha phajana dum sijinare. It led to all these department malls and other branded foreign showrooms in India. Phajana su paisa su consumerism se hengarkhre. It led to a culture of consumption, and it led also to a corporate culture. Now we'll discuss emergence of new groups and classes. As we have discussed in the previous topics, changes mayamama society the green revolution na supurai aduga industries BPOs multinational companies mayamama economic development na maram oidana aduna si mayamama se pullaga society si the new groups new class middle class yam emerged tawre. Enrichment of medium and large farmers who adopted new technology now invest their profits from agriculture in other types of business. Green revolution matamda yam kanaba phanghiba paisa pai hoba mayam duna now they invest their money not only in agriculture but they invest their money in other fields. Atai business da su paisa thadagreba aduna moigi business to they diversify, and which led to the improvement of overall economy of India. Adugi moigi macha masu sing mayam duna they achieve higher education and they move to cities, they move to metropolitan areas, and are very different types of occupations not related with rural areas, white collar jobs, professional jobs, doctor, engineers, adu mayam amasu tholai. In regions such as Eastern UP and Bihar, where lack of land reform, political mobilization and redistributive has led to few changes in the agrarian structure. Sadly, those areas in which land reform was not very successful, they failed, they lagged behind in the economic development as well as the social changes. Aduna green revolution matamda khalai hoba phajana develop ta hodaba jaga sing do green revolution da yahodaba jaga sing do adugumba jaga da di changes si ilak lakte improvement ilai likte. So today we discuss how economic development bring changes in Indian society, and which ultimately leads to the social upliftment of many downtrodden, many poor who otherwise would be jobless. Thank you, and in the next class we'll discuss in detail the effects of globalization in our society, which is chapter 9. Until then, take care. Goodbye.